Hi, this is the Y-Shape. My name is Phil Hurley. I get a lot of requests for people want to know if they should be have a flat left wrist at the top of the backswing, and this probably is not necessarily so. This position up here, if you're in a square position, pretty much depends on the grip that you start with. So what we're looking for is the club face to be fairly square, and then in a fairly square position right here, and the shaft pretty much parallels the target line, and if that's true, then with a fairly neutral grip, there will be a little bit of a concaveness in the wrist up here, and a lot of times you really can't see this when you're wearing a white glove. It really doesn't show up that well when you look at it. So if we take the glove off and do it again from a neutral position with the grip, then you see there is a slight concaveness here. Maybe you didn't notice before. And so this top of the backswing position really depends on your grip. If you want to strengthen this grip to a fairly 3 or 4 knuckle grip with the left hand, then you come up to your square position again at the top, and notice how concave it is now. And if we're going to come up to the same square position at the top with a weaker left hand, maybe a 1 knuckle left hand grip, then we come up to our square position, and now we are pretty flat. So if you're trying, in other words, if you've got a strong grip, see, and then you're trying to come up to a square position, but you think I have to be pretty flat up here from a strong grip, then the club face, as you can see, is pretty closed, and you're going to have a hard time unless you can really know how to pull the club from that position to even get the ball up in the air, hitting it solid. So the top, this position is what we're looking for, a fairly square position. If you want to play with, say, a neutral grip, if you want to play from a stronger position up here, a little bit more of a shut face position, that's fine. If you're a good player and you know how to pull the club and you've got a good left side and so on, that's fine. But for a blanket statement to say that you want to be in a flat left wrist position at the top of the backswing is not necessarily true. So look at the players that are square at the top with a flat left wrist. They all have a slightly weak grip. So this is what we're looking for with a neutral grip. A slight concaveness gives you that square position at the top. So depends on your grip. Okay, thanks.